Taiwan. I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. For decades, children around the world have played with Barbie dolls, but Taiwanese women were once behind the brand's success. Our reporter Sandy Chi brings us the story.
Barbie, a sexist doll or feminist icon. However you look at it, toy maker Mattel's taken the world by storm since 1959, and its plastic dolls remain some of the world's most popular toys. But behind the scenes, Taiwan played an important role in the brand's success. Here in Taishan, a small town in the country's north, the Meining factory was once a major manufacturing base, producing most of the Barbie dolls in the world. Retired factory worker Xu Julian was part of it.
我在这边服务了6年，待过缝纫部跟福利社。
Xu joined the doll manufacturing plant at the age of 17. And in the 1970s, she and about 8,000 other workers made about 80% of the world's Barbie dolls.
你看一天多少几千位员工在生产，每天在做，能够销到全世界。像我们一个玩具可能玩个几年嘛，对不对？可是天天生产呢，你还可以销售出去，那也真的不简单呢。
And most of the staff there were young women.
大部分都是女性，那么每一个女孩子都是 非常勤劳，非常漂亮，那这个工厂每当下班的时候，整个马路都是美女一大堆，因为它男性比较少。
Taishan was an ideal location for Mattel to make the dolls, as it was an important hub for petrochemical and textile industries in Taiwan. Government incentives also helped, providing cheap labor. Though the factory produced most of the Barbies in the world, they were all sold overseas. It was only until 1982 did they sell it domestically here in Taiwan, and it is this Barbie here in my hand. Back then, one Barbie cost over $30, which was about a month's worth of wages here at the factory. Staff who could not afford to buy the dolls would sometimes take parts of them home, putting them together themselves later.
只要是女生都会喜欢它吧，只是碍于当时的经济呀，销售状况 听说是还不错啦，因为有能力买的人买嘛，像我们这些就可能会考虑啦。
But the industrial boom didn't last forever. The factory closed in 1987 due to rising labor costs. But some workers there have continued to work with Barbie. Xu is a volunteer at Taishan's Barbie Museum, which was set up in 2004. It's a place for people like Xu to share their stories about the iconic doll, in hopes that more people will remember how this small town once played a significant role in Barbie's success. Kama Xu and Sandy Chi for TaiwanPlus.
Wedding bells are chiming across Greece as same-sex couples tie the knot after the country opened the door for marriage equality in February. Our reporter Reef has this story on one of the first lesbian couples to get married.
Tears of joy to celebrate a right long fought for. Danai Delageorgis and Alexia Beziki share an embrace, surrounded by their loved ones, as they become one of the first lesbian couples to legally marry in Greece.
Αυτό είναι το απόλυτο της αγάπης. Ναι. Όλα μαζί, σεβασμός, εκτίμηση, αποδοχή, άνεση, γλύκα, αυτά, χιούμορ, πάντα. Και ξέρεις τι, γι' αυτό η αγάπη κερδίζει.
The ceremony was officiated by the mayor of Athens at the Greek capital's City Hall.
Είναι μια πολύ ωραία συγκινητική στιγμή, νομίζω το ζήσαμε όλοι και χαιρόμαστε πάρα πολύ γιατί τα παιδιά μοιράστηκαν μαζί μας αυτή την πολύ προσωπική του στιγμή, την πιο ευτυχισμένη στιγμή της ζωής τους, όπως λέμε συχνά για το γάμο. Και βεβαίως είναι χρέος μας να διασφαλίσουμε ότι κάθε πολίτης της Αθήνας έχει την ελευθερία και το δικαίωμα να ζει και να αγαπά όπως εκείνος επιλέγει.
Delageorgis and Beziki met 9 years ago. Engaged in 2022, their legal union was finally made possible after a landmark bill passed Greece's parliament in February, making it the 21st European country to legalise same-sex marriage. It's a right that activists have been fighting for decades, in a socially conservative country where the Greek Orthodox Church has significant social and political influence.
All those people who fought for this, and now we're able to confirm with a statement that, you know what, you were doing all these things, I mean, not for nothing. I mean, I'm here to confirm that this is it, and you're right. So, love wins. True. Love wins. Yeah.
More than just the right to marry, February's bill also allows same-sex couples to adopt children, an important detail for Dela Georges and Beziki. They had their first child just days before the parliamentary vote, and now both can be legal parents to their baby. The couple believes the bill is a victory not just for the LGBTQ+ community, but for equality in general.
So it was not like a victory of gay people, it was a victory also for all the people who believe that all the individuals should be seen for what they choose.
While the change in the law is cause for celebration, campaigners say there's more work to be done to reach full equality, as the bill stops short of allowing same-sex couples to use surrogacy or assisted reproduction. For now, though, same-sex couples like Dela Georges and Beziki can celebrate bringing their relationships one giant step closer to full equality. Eason Chen and Reef for TaiwanPlus.
February was the 9th consecutive month to break climate records. Harrell Hughes tells us the latest.
Only grass for this polar bear. Ice is disappearing from the Arctic. And as ocean surface temperatures hit record highs, it is only expected to get worse.
Arctic sea ice is kind of the first part of the climate system where we could unequivocally detect influence of anthropogenic warming, because we got outside any kind of background variability. It was very clearly that it was driven by increasing temperatures.
Climate record after climate record was shattered over the last year. Greenhouse gas emissions hit their highest level of concentration on record. July 2023 was the hottest month ever recorded. Antarctic sea ice hit a record low. And now sea surface temperatures are at their hottest in recorded history. The hotter ocean temperatures will have cascading effects on the environment. Coral reefs are home to 1/3 of all marine species. And marine scientists are warning of a 4th mass coral bleaching event, which will collapse the fragile marine ecosystems. Scientists expected this year to be warmer because of El Niño, the cyclical weather pattern that affects global temperatures. But they didn't expect it to be this hot.
Every month since June 2023 has set a new monthly temperature record, and 2023 was by far the hottest year on record. El Niño has contributed to these temperatures, but heat-trapping greenhouse gases are unequivocally the main culprit.
The warnings from researchers are consistent. February 2024 was the hottest February ever recorded, and the 9th consecutive month to hit that milestone. As the planet warms and the ice shrinks, we are only beginning to see the impacts. Howard Jung and Harrell Hughes for TaiwanPlus.
Australia's Great Barrier Reef is suffering from the major bleaching event caused by climate change. Bleaching happens when heat forces coral to shed the colorful algae that lives in its tissue, turning them white. Coral can survive a bleaching event, but will struggle if ocean temperatures continue to stay high. Experts say this year's bleaching is more widespread than other recent cases, and they are assessing the damage. The reef contributes about $4 billion to Australia's economy every year. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website and follow our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we take you to Argentina to see the oldest cave paintings in South America, dating back 8,200 years. I'm Ethan. Take care, and I'll see you next time.